Want to be successful. This will hurt you say you want to be successful. Good. Then let me tell you the truth. This will hurt that if you're looking for motivation. Leave that if you want comfort. Leave that if you want someone to clap for you. Leave. Because success doesn't care about your feelings. And pain is the entrance fee. Call out laziness and comfort. You keep saying the words. I want more. I want success. I want a better life. But your actions, soft, lazy, comfortable. You sleep when you should be grinding. You scroll when you should be building. You complain when you should be bleeding. And then you ask, why isn't my life changing? Because you're not changing. Reality slap. Why your life isn't moving. Let me be clear. Your life is not stuck. Your life is not unlucky. Your life is not unfair. Your life is a reflection of your habits. You do easy things that so you get a hard life. You avoid pain that so pain follows you. You choose comfort today and you pay with regret tomorrow. Success is not confused about you. Success knows exactly who you are. And right now, you're not dangerous enough. Eric Thomas, style truth, everybody wants to be successful, but not everybody wants to suffer. Not everybody wants to wake up tired. Not everybody wants to work while nobody's watching. Not everybody wants to be alone on Friday nights. You want the reward without the rent, the glory without the grind, the results without the routine. That's not hunger, that's entitlement. And success rejects entitled people. Pain and discipline. And no motivation talk. Let me tell you what success really feels like. It feels like waking up early when your body says no to it. Feels like working late when your friends are partying. It feels like saying no when everyone else says yes. It feels lonely. It feels boring. It feels repetitive. There is no music playing. No crowd cheering. No motivation speeches at 2 a.m. Just you. A discipline. And your demons. And most people quit right there. Loneliness and sacrifice. Let's talk about the part nobody posts online. Success will separate you. Your friends won't understand you. Your family might doubt you. People will say you changed. No, you grew. And growth is uncomfortable for people who stay the same. You will miss parties. You will miss sleep. You will miss comfort, but you'll gain something better. Respect. Comfort is the real enemy. Comfort is not your friend. Comfort makes you slow. Comfort makes you weak. Comfort lies to you. Comfort says, you can do it tomorrow. You deserve a break. You've done enough. No, you haven't. Comfort is stealing your future quietly, and you're letting it. Identity shift. You're not normal. Listen to me carefully. If you want an average life, act normal. But if you want an extraordinary life, you can't live like everybody else. Normal people sleep too much, eat garbage, waste time, avoid pain, and then wonder why they're broke, tired, and angry that you're not normal. Stop acting normal. Mental reframe. Pain is the path. Pain is not punishment. Pain is proof. Proof that you're growing. Proof that you're pushing. Proof that you're becoming someone new. Every successful person you admire, they paid in pain first. In no shortcuts. In no hacks. In no luck. Just work over and over. When it hurts. Retention loop. Pull them forward, and here's what's coming next. I'm going to show you why motivation is useless, why discipline beats talent, why most people will never escape average, and how to become someone who cannot be ignored. But first, you need to accept one thing. Truth statement. End of part 1. If you want to be successful, this will hurt. Your body will fight you. Your mind will lie to you. Your past will pull you back. But if you stay, if you endure, you'll become dangerous. And with a hard pause. In the next part, we talk about who you must kill to become successful. Because the old you can't come with you. Part 2. Kill the old you. Engage hook. 10 seconds. If you're still here, good. That means comfort didn't scare you away. That means excuses didn't save you. That means you're ready to hear what most people run from. To become successful. Someone inside you has to die. The enemy within, stop blaming the world. Your biggest problem is not the system, not your parents, not your past. It's the version of you that loves easy, the you that quits early, the you that negotiates pain, the you that needs motivation to move. That version will keep you broke. That version will keep you average. That version must be eliminated in Oh Mercy. Eric Thomas, Style Reality. You don't rise to your dreams. You fall to your habits. Read that again. Your habits don't lie. Your calendar doesn't lie. Your bank account doesn't lie. You can talk success all day, but success is watching what you do when nobody's clapping. Discipline, talent is cute. Discipline is dangerous. Talent shows up when it feels like it. Discipline shows up no matter what. Discipline doesn't care about how you feel, how tired you are, how hard it was yesterday. Discipline says, do it again. And that's why discipline wins. The night shift mentality. Let me tell you where success is built. Not on Instagram, not in comments, not in motivation videos. Success is built at night, when the phone is quiet, when the house is asleep, when nobody knows you're working. That's where killers are made. If you can't win the night, you don't deserve the morning. Pain becomes your partner. You don't avoid pain, you schedule it. You wake up early, it hurts. You train your body, it hurts. You discipline your mind. It hurts. Good. Pain is the sound of weakness leaving. Run from pain, and you stay small. Face pain, and you grow sharp. Why most people never make it? Most people don't fail. They quit slowly. They skip one day. They break one promise. They choose comfort one time. Then again. Then again. Then again. Until quitting feels normal. Success demands consistency when motivation is dead. That's the test. Identity shift. Become the outlier. You don't need better luck. You need a new identity. Start saying this. I'm the one who doesn't stop. I'm the one who finishes. I'm the one who does what hurts. Average people won't understand you. Good that you're not here to be understood, that you're here to be unstoppable. Social sacrifice. Let's be real. Some people in your life are dead weight. They laugh at your discipline. They question your grind. They get uncomfortable when you level up. That's not hate, that's fear. And you cannot let fearful people design your future. Sometimes growth means distance. Retention loop. What's next? In the next part, we're going deeper. That I'm going to break down why motivation fails, how to build unbreakable discipline, how to stay locked in when everything falls apart. But before we go there, you need to hear this hard truth statement. You don't become successful by wishing. You become successful by enduring boredom, enduring loneliness, enduring pain. Every single day. Applause. Part 2 Yendi. Heavy pause. The old you is fighting back right now. Good. That means this message is working. Because comfort hates truth. Fire. Into part 2. Part 3. Mental toughness or nothing. Reentry hook. Snap them back. Let me ask you something. When it gets hard, do you get stronger? Or do you start explaining? Because explanations don't build success. Mental toughness does. The truth about quitting, most people don't quit because they can't. They quit because it's uncomfortable. They quit because nobody notices. They quit because results are slow. They quit because pain lasts longer than motivation. But success doesn't reward feelings that IT rewards. Endurance. Eric Thomas core principle. You don't need motivation. Motivation is emotional. Emotions change. You need standard. That a standard says, I could do this no matter what. Sick? Show up. Tired? Show up. Uninspired? Show up. That's not talent. That's toughness. Building an unbreakable mind. Mental toughness is trained, just like muscle. You train it by doing hard things on purpose, finishing what you start, keeping promises to yourself. Every time you don't quit, you send your brain a message, I am not weak. Do that enough times, and quitting no longer feels like an option. Why results take so long? Let me tell you why you're frustrated. Because you want results before identity. Success doesn't change your life first. IT changes who you are first. The money comes after the mindset. The respect comes after the routine. The confidence comes after consistency. Most people quit in the invisible phase. That's where legends are born. The invisible years. Nobody talks about the invisible years. The years with no recognition, no likes, no support, just work. Day after day, night after night. That's where discipline is forged. If you can survive invisible, you'll dominate visible. Self-pity is poison. Self-pity feels good. That's why it's dangerous. That IT sounds like, I've tried. It's hard. I deserve a break. No, self-pity weakens you. Pain strengthens you. Choose wisely. Anti-quit system. Here's the rule. You don't decide daily if you'll work. You decide once. I don't quit. Decision made. Discussion over. When quitting isn't an option, your mind looks for solutions. That's power. Discipline on bad days. Anyone can work on good days. Winners are built on bad days. Bad days are the filter. When you show up tired, when you work unmotivated, when you push while doubting, that's when the gap is created. Most people stop. You don't. Identity lock and start seeing yourself differently. Not as someone trying, but as someone who does. I am disciplined. I am consistent. I finish what I start. Say it. Live it. Prove it. Identity drives behavior. Retention loop. Deeper pain coming. In the next part, we go even deeper that we talk about. Sacrifice. Nobody warns you about why success isolates you, how to stay focused when people doubt you. But first, hear this. Hard truth. You don't rise by being motivated. You rise by being relentless. Relentless when it hurts. Relentless when it's boring. Relentless when nobody believes that's the price. Part 3 E&D. Silence moment. If this message makes you uncomfortable, good. Comfort never made anyone successful. Fire into part 3, part 4. The lonely road. Engage hook. Let me warn you now. Success will not just test your strength, that IT will test your relationships. And most people are not ready for that part. Success isolates you. When you start changing, people notice, and not in a good way. You work more. You talk less. You move differently. They say, you've changed. You think you're better? You don't have time anymore? No, you have priorities now. And priorities offend people who have none. Eric Thomas truth. Everybody wants to run with you at the finish line. Nobody wants to run with you during training. When you're grinding, they disappear, they doubt, they distract when you win. They clap, they smile, they say they always believe. Remember who was silent when you were building. You will outgrow people. Here's a hard truth. Some people are only meant for a season. Not everyone can go where you're going. And that's not arrogance, that's growth. Trying to take everyone with you will slow you down. Sometimes elevation requires separation. The Friday night test. This is where discipline is exposed. Friday night. Your phone buzzes. Invitations come. Comfort is calling. But you know what you have to do. You choose the grind. Again, alone. That decision hurts, but that decision builds a future. Sacrifice nobody posts. Success costs more than money that IT costs. Sleep, comfort, fun, approval. You miss moments. You miss events. You miss people. But you gain something rare, control. Stop explaining yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Explaining drains energy. Proving drains energy. Let results speak. Silence is powerful. Move quietly. Win loudly. When doubt comes from family, sometimes the hardest doubt comes from family. They love you, but they don't understand your vision. They want security. You want greatness. That don't argue, don't fight. Outwork the doubt. Mental armor. You need thick skin. Criticism will come. Judgment will come. Loneliness will come. Wear like armor that if you're not being criticized, you're not doing anything important. Retention loop. Final phase coming. In the next part, we finish this that we talk about. The final mindset shift, becoming unstoppable, locking in your future identity. This is where weak minds quit. Stay. Truth statement. Success isn't loud at the beginning, that it's quiet, lonely, painful, that's why so few people make it. Part 4, E&D, heavy silence. If you're feeling alone right now, good that you're on the right path. Fire into part 4. If you made it this far, you're already different. Most people quit before this point. Not because they can't continue, but because they're scared of who they'll become. The final shift, success is not something you chase. Success is something you become. And once you become it, your behavior changes automatically. You don't need reminders. You don't need motivation. You don't need permission. You move. Eric Thomas core truth. At some point, you stop asking, how do I feel? And you start asking, what needs to be done? That's the shift. Feelings make excuses. Standards make results. The no excuse code. Here's the code successful people live by. No excuses, no explanations, no negotiations. You said you do it? Then do it. Rain or shine. Tired or fresh. Seen or unseen, that's integrity. Why most people stay stuck forever? Most people live in cycles. Motivated, then lazy, then guilty, then motivated again. That cycle never builds momentum. Momentum comes from non-negotiables. You work because it's who you are, not because you feel like it. The moment you become dangerous, the day you become dangerous is the day you realize, I don't need anyone. Not emotionally, not mentally, not financially. You still love people, but you don't depend on them. Independence creates confidence. Confidence creates pressure. Pressure breaks average people. Focus is a weapon. Your focus will separate you. While others multitask, you lock in. While others talk, you build. While others complain, you execute. Focus is saying no to 1,000 distractions for one dominant goal. The pain never stops. You just adapt. Let me be honest. Pain doesn't disappear when you succeed at IT. Changes shape, bigger goals, bigger pressure, bigger responsibility. But by then, you're built for it. What used to break you now sharpens you. Final reentry. Warm up. Let me say it one last time. Success is not coming to save you. Motivation is not coming to carry you. Nobody is coming to understand you. If you want to be successful, you'll have to carry yourself when everything inside you wants to stop. The moment of truth. There's a moment in every serious person's life, a quiet moment, no audience, no speech, no hype. Just you asking yourself, am I really built for this? Because at some point, the grind stops being exciting. That's where the truth shows up. When it stops feeling special. Let me break the lie. Success doesn't feel heroic every day. Some days it feels boring. Some days it feels repetitive. Some days it feels pointless. You wake up, you do the work. Nothing changes, and reward, and progress you can see. And that's where most people tap out. Not because they're weak, but because they were addicted to feeling good. Eric Thomas core, hunger over hype. You don't win because you're excited. You win because you're hungry. Hungry people don't need motivation. Hungry people don't need reminders. Hungry people don't negotiate with pain. Hungry people eat what's in front of them, even if it tastes like struggle. This is where fake dreams die. This is the graveyard, where fake dreams are buried. The dreamers who said, I want more, but couldn't handle boredom, repetition, loneliness, slow progress that disappear quietly, an announcement, an goodbye, just excuses. You must become boring. Here's something nobody tells you, to become great. You must become boring. Same routine, same discipline, same standards. Every day, no drama, no mood swings, no inspiration chasing. Just execution, that's not sexy. but it's unstoppable. The pain you can't post. There's pain you can't post. The pain of working while doubting yourself, grinding while being. Ignore believing with no proof. Nobody sees that pain. And that's the point. Success is built in private, then celebrated in public. Most people want it reversed. When the world doesn't care, the world doesn't care if you're tired. The world doesn't care if you're stressed. The world rewards results, consistency, execution, not intentions, not effort, outcomes. Stop romanticizing your struggle. Listen carefully. Struggle is not special. Everyone struggles. What makes you different is what you do while struggling. Do you complain? Or do you continue? Do you slow down? Or do you sharpen up? That choice decides everything. The discipline test. Discipline is not proven on your best day, but it's proven on the day you slept bad, feel heavy, feel unmotivated, feel behind, and still show up. That's not normal behavior. That's elite behavior. You will want to quit quietly. Quitting rarely looks dramatic. It's quiet. It sounds like, I'll do it tomorrow. I need a break. I'll come back stronger. No, you won't. Comfort doesn't make you stronger. Resistance does. You must become self-respecting. At some point, success becomes about respect. Not money. Not status. Not applause. That's self-respect. Looking in a mirror and knowing, I didn't quit. I didn't fold. I didn't lie to myself. That feeling is priceless. The standard you set, your life will never rise above your standards. That if your standard is, I try, you'll get averaged out. If your standard is, I finish, you'll get results. Raise the standard. Accept the pain that comes with it. Eric Thomas Truth, and no plan B. When there's no plan B, plan A gets dangerous. Comfort comes from options. Greatness comes from commitment. Burn the escape routes. You will lose people. Accept it. Let's be honest. Some people will not come with you. They like the old you, the easy you, the available you, not the disciplined you, not the focused you, not the serious you. Let them go. That you're not here to be liked, that you're here to be effective. Focus is your final form. The final version of you is focused in gossip, in distractions, in emotional chaos. Just direction. Focused people move faster because they don't leak energy. Pain becomes familiar. At some point, pain stops scaring you. That it becomes familiar. You expect it. You prepare for it. You use it. Pain becomes a signal. You're growing. This is why success feels impossible. Success feels impossible because it demands a version of you you've never been before. That transformation hurts. That of course it does. That you're killing comfort. That you're killing weakness. That you're killing excuses. Nothing dies quietly. Final identity lock-in. From this point forward, you don't wait to feel ready. You don't wait to feel confident. You don't wait to feel motivated. You move first. Confidence follows. Final Eric Thomas style declaration. When life hits you, you don't ask for mercy. You say, I was built for this. Because you trained in pain. You trained in silence. You trained when nobody believed. Final truth. Burn this iron. Everybody wants to be successful, but only a few are willing to. Hurt longer, stay, disciplined, walk, alone, delay, pleasure. That's the separation. Repeatable final punchline. Say it slow. If you want to be successful, this will hurt. That if you want comfort, average is waiting for you. Final silence. In a hard. No applause. No music. Just a decision. Pain now or regret forever.